Hey y'all, Moses here. Welcome back to Pubg Academy, one of my favorite series to do, and I finally have time to bring it back, so this is going to be episode number 1. I've got some great games lined up for you guys this week, and we're starting right now. So for those of you who have never watched Pubg Academy, let me tell you how it works. Pubg Academy is where you send in your replay files to me, and I review them using my pro Pubg casting experience as well as my player experience to try and find some lessons to learn to teach the viewers and maybe yourself if you're the one submitting. And basically we just kind of watch it and we see what happens. And every game is unique and it becomes very interesting over a period of time as people send in more and more replays. So I encourage you to do so using the link down in the description. Simple Google form, send your replays in, and maybe we'll feature you here on the series as well. So one thing you have to keep in mind when you're playing these games is good communications. And there's no better way to communicate than using Antlion audio products, which are currently all on sale on their website. Check the link down in the description for that as well. You can take any headset you want, pro headphones, studio headphones, other gaming headphones. You can slap on something like this wireless microphone. You make it into a nice wireless headset, adjustable any way you like with terrific audio quality. So thank you to Antlion, the flagship sponsor for Pubg Academy. Let's get into it. All right, so in this episode, we are taking a look at Shanetown. Now, this is going to be a solo game on the snowy slopes of Vikendi. And Shanetown, in his submission, indicates that he's a North American player. He's at the expert level. His current rank points in the Pubg Labs skill-based matchmaking test is 3292, so definitely an above-average player. He is an aggressive and kill-based player, so he's going to be going mostly for kills, and his total hours are about 382. So interesting to see a player with not a ton of in-game hours actually already being quite the good player. So a relatively new player, 380 hours, you know, is not a short amount of time, but in this case, considering how old PUBG is, it kind of is not a lot of time. So let's jump in with Shanetown, and we'll see how he does here in the early game, and then we'll see what he does as we go through the game. So let's get her going. So it looks like we're going to be landing in the cement factory. He is going to have at least a couple of enemies landing with him. Looks like he's going to have at least 3, and we'll see what happens here in the early stages. So in this open area, you're going to be in the benefit of having easy access to loot without having to open too many rooms. He is going to grab that M24 and likely the AK as well. And when you're up on top of these buildings, you can get... well, he's actually going to start going for it right away. He's got Echo Zero rather, in his sights from across the map. This is a little dangerous because you can see just how, at least from the high ground position, how many people would have access to shoot back at that guy. But luckily from Sing over there is not quite ready for prime time. And that's going to allow Shanetown a little bit extra time to loot. And you know, on Vikendi, you're going to be finding sniper rifles everywhere. So if you're not used to using bolt actions on this map, you're going to have to, because it really is now become a sniping map. And that is going to make it very difficult for you to hang with bolt actions if you're not good with them. They'll pop you. So if you're looking for a good map to practice your sniping, I think Vikendi is a great one. And now Shanetown can hear the fighting happening over here, and is gonna start his initial approach. Wide open enemy there. Echo Zero just a little bit distracted by Sing up top. Nice easy dispatch there for Shanetown. And he kind of, and you know, one thing is nice to see already early is that he recognizes that Echo Zero was shooting at someone, so he knows there's another enemy nearby. It's that type of information that you need to really take into account. And he also probably recognizes he doesn't have armor. So he's going to probably be right now taking a look around for armor, and heard Sing hit the ground, jumping down looking for him. Nice hold here. Easy dispatch. So you kind of notice there that Shanetown recognized he didn't have armor and then stopped pushing. That is a great little, it's one of those little nuanced things that maybe, you know, even I sometimes ignore, like, I can go get this guy. But if you're going to maximize your chance of survival, in that situation, he recognized he didn't have armor. He backs off, and luckily, in his case, Sing drops down, gives him a ton of audio information as to where he's going to be, and all he had to do was stop moving, stop putting out info, and just wait for it and just destroy him. Easy. So there is still one more enemy. He switched over to the Car 98. A man of taste, I see. Car 98 over M24 all day long. And for reference, people do that because most people have better practice with the Car 98. I have better practice with the Car 98 as well, just from all those months and actually probably years where the M24 was in the crate. So he is he's not real. I don't think he's aware that there's an enemy here. I'm going to turn the sound up a little bit and stop talking and see if he can hear a footstep. Ooh. No, he did not hear him, and that was very close to being a GG right there for Shanetown, but that was close there. So that will be all the enemies in Cement Factory cleared out. He's probably going to be leaving with all the gear he wants. Speed this up a little bit. We'll see where he ends up here. So he's actually left Cement Factory and has made his way to Pubg. So he's actually outside of the circle. So either he's missing some gear, which it doesn't look like. He's got a level 3 backpack. He's got the Car 98. Looks like he's got himself a kitted M4 as well. Vert grip compensator, red dot, tack stock. He does have it all. So he does mention he's an aggressive player, so he's probably out roaming looking for some action. Oh, look at that, the spike strip. What a placement on the road here. I wonder if we'll see some spike strip action. That would be interesting to see. I've literally never seen an effective spike strip, and he does have a great spot for it as well. He's got the spike strip down, and he's got a house to hold on to, so we are going to speed it up a little bit. The thing on Vikendi that you got to keep note of is always looking every direction. He's going to be taking note of that crate there, wondering if he wants to go for that. It's relatively close to him. He's not using a vehicle, so it looks like he is going to give up on his little hold and move off towards that crate. Grabs himself a vehicle, and off we go. So again, the aggressive maneuvers here. Going for that crate. Now that crate is landing in a pretty precarious position here on the river. Gonna have vision from castle as well as the bridge. And looks like he's gonna crash the crate. Use the car as cover, which is kind of a must. Yeah, this is wide open. And you got the ice as well. So he's looking at the crate, doing the seat switch, gonna chop. Oh, nice little move there. A little short on the smoke, but he's gonna drop 2, leaving himself a path back to the crate. Extra smoke usage there, a bit of a waste, but it is spooky out here. And he does have Rick C-137 shooting up from above. But luckily those smokes are going to prevent, hopefully, any additional shots hitting Shane here. And he looks like he hit the med kit as well. Grenade starting to land. No, that was his smoke grenade. Going to smoke his way back to the vehicle. If you're Rick here, up on this overlook, you have to kind of read between the lines here. So young prone Rick over here can see that vehicle plain as day. And if I'm Rick, I'm shooting those tires. Because if you're not shooting the tires... Oh, he is shooting the tires. Look at that. He shot the tires. Nice job, Rick. Nice job. So let's see if Shane is going to recognize that early enough. Yeah, he probably heard the tires pop, threw another smoke to get away from it. And he does have the rock cover, but a big, again, exposed on the backside here. And another man looking for crates is likely arriving soon. So he's got the he got the OM and the M4, so that's a good crate. Got the ghillie as well, not the white one, but it's gonna work. He's looking for Rick. Oh, he spots Rick. Rick's prone still. Rick takes a body shot, and he continues to prone. And there he goes. Rick is very dedicated to the snake life, and it cost him a little bit there. But now Revelus is gonna have heard the OM shots, and Shane will have heard the vehicle. So still holding open position here. Just kind of looking at the way he's set up. He does have decent cover from one side and potentially a little hidey hole here if things do get a little hairy. Yeah, He's just kind of looking around. I mean, with the you do have the advantage on whoever's shooting at you if you can see them before they start doing damage to you. But he's going to crush a couple of boosts and likely use that boost speed to get him off these rocks. Really not a ton of enemies around right now, as, you know, that's kind of the Vikendi mid game in a nutshell, is that once you get through that early game skirmish, get your gear, the mid game really will slow down. So it looks like I wasn't wrong. I was wrong about my circle prediction. It did come off the water, but it did go the other way across the river. So this is going to put pressure on the north and eastern side of the zone. So I imagine that most transition points are going to be through Volnova. I would be, if I'm in this situation, I'm probably coming down to about here, expecting Volnova to come out, and this is a nice solitary compound with not too much around it. We'll see what Shanetown decides to do, though. So there's lots of time here, and he's looking to the edge of the zone, looking for stragglers, which on Vikendi is a big deal. So if you have a circle shift, especially when you're close to the edge of the zone, just kind of hang out and wait to see if anybody shows up, because when you're running to the zone on Vikendi is typically when things start to go south, especially because it's so open. So he's going to be coming through the northern side. And he might actually get this crate. He's not too far away from it, but you can see he keeps looking behind him. And that's the reason why. Now he knows that someone's in this building. It's 50 chain. He's just taking somebody down. And, you know, the more people you kill, and if you're an aggressive player, this is how you kind of secure your own future, is you make sure that anytime you hear gunfire or something happening, that you go and investigate and make sure that bad things aren't happening, you know, so no one's sneaking around. And he's very wary. And he's close to the edge of the zone too, so I mean, this is just good zone positioning. He knows. Oh, I think he might have just spotted Batang looking at him. Did he? No, he didn't. Batang can see him though. We'll see what happens here. So very aggressive positioning. He wants 100% vision on this compound to make sure that whoever's in there doesn't sneak past him. And that zone is moving. So there it is. Opening shot. Oh, that's a nice body shot. And a nice finish. Nice 1-2 combo. And he spots another one. Going for the wide peak. Oh, he knows it. He's got to back away. And he's got a lot of windows looking at him too. And I think he's kind of looking that direction as he sees one edge of the zone. And he's you know what? This is something that's a smart maneuver. I'm not sure if you can tell what he's doing, but as soon as he fires his shot, he jerks his camera around, or he jerks his player around to make a satellite shot in return harder to hit. So that's just a wise play there. He did land the body shot on satellite, and satellite's now in the zone, so you can't see the zone in the replay, but they're both in the zone right now. Shanetown is just, he's not messing around, dude. So he wants that kill on satellite. Another body shot should do it. Don't know if he can land it. Terrain's kind of in his way. But there's another issue. Rooftop Snipers. Let's see if Can Ying and Can hit a shot. No, he's shooting the roof. No body shot landing there. So he's an aggressive player, but he's put himself in kind of a weird position now. He has come across the bridge. I don't know what happened to our other pal. I don't think, did he kill him? I don't think he did. He may have, but he did get satellite there just a second ago. So he did get the straggler at the edge of the zone. Nice headshot. But in these towns, you just never know. I would be interested to see if he ends up going into the town. But if I'm Shane, I'm actually going to skirt the edge of the city and come around this way. Just because going through the town, like, you just know there's going to be people everywhere, and you can see that. And he's going to do just that. He's going to go on the outside of the town. Smart maneuver, really. You don't want in the mid game or even the later game now at 22 minutes to go into the city. It's just you're asking to get shot by campers or someone like that. All right, so I think he actually, yeah, he did kill Batang earlier. So the OM's going to work right now. Just as a quick reference, So we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kills now, I think. So he's come all the way through Volnova, and it came off the city as expected. Didn't get the benefit of the compound. There's actually not too many compounds at all in the zone. So it's going to be open positioning here. And open positioning as a player, especially an aggressive one, can be a good and bad thing because you get so much vision in your open position. And obviously the difference being between open and covered position is that you know, like you're inside in one situation and you're like, you know, you can use like divots, open tree cover, rocks, whatever, as open position. And it gives you more vision that way and a little bit more flexibility. So now he's going to be zoning everyone in the city. Spotted one. Is he in a bush? He's in a bush. Now he's dead. So Shane's hitting the shots, no doubt about it. And I really like the positioning here because Volnova is essentially out of the zone, and there's only a couple of guys here. So he knows that now after this next circle shift comes, that there should be more coming out of Volnova. So smart positioning here. Ooh, actually, he's going to get aggressive. Yeah, you got to watch those. There's actually 2 players here. There's another one immediately to his right. No grenades being used. I'd be chucking grenades in there right now if I were him. Molly comes out, likely from hides in toilets. But Shane's got him completely zoned. Gotta be real cautious here. Going through this wall doesn't make any sense. Don't do it. Yeah, see, that's the reason why. He doesn't need to get aggressive going into the city. And recognizing there's multiple enemies, smartly backs up. Now he knows there's 2 for sure. Grenades start to come out. Trying to bait him with the smoke grenades, looks like. Yeah, yeah, there's no frags, so. To the Ooh, later, bro. Nice shot there from Shanetown. So now he has 1 left. He knows it, knows exactly where he is. He's got the zone, and he's also got some shots at his back. So he's got the rock to dance around, and I think he might have just spotted him. Yep. Okay, hit the body shot, go to the follow-up. Man, Shane's got to be careful. Yeah, he's getting shot in the back. So this is where Vikendi gets a little serious. He's got high ground behind him. Nice control there. Finishes him off. Luckily, Can didn't stick the med, or he might have been in trouble there. Not sure what kind of meds he's got. Oh, another med kit. So back to full health. And now he's got a good idea as to where his main aggressor is. How many guys we got left here? So we've got Champ, Tainted Bulge, and Kane. And I think that's it. So I think we're in the top 4 now. So looking at the way the map is set up, Champ over there has got the high ground. But again, this is that open positioning I was talking about. You can use the ridge lines to move around. He has no idea where any of the other players are, and he does have the benefit of the zone. So now this is a big advantage. He has a hard shift in his favor, and everyone's got to come towards him. So now he's going to be watching, just for reference, the edges of the zone like this. Because what people will normally do is push the edge and push the gap here a little bit. Because the circle will move slower the more you move into this area. So the circle is fastest over here where Champ is. So he's got to move like I would already be moving. I'd be coming down to this rock or whatever. There is a bit of hard cover here to use. But everyone has to move except for Shane at this stage. So he does have a pretty big advantage here. So just using his vision, making sure that no one pushes on either side. Spots Champ on the move. No hit there. He's got 8 shots left in the arm. That should be enough. Champ takes 1. He has some info, but he knows that Sniper's there already. So he's now wondering where's the last guy, and that's why he's looking to the edge of the zone just to make sure that no one's sneaking up on him. And he's also moved his positioning a little bit to kind of put the shot in front of him. But he can't see Tainted Bulge there at all, so... just a matter of waiting. Lots of space still. The circle is closing. And that shack is the only hard cover, so I think that's why Shane continues to look at it, because he knows that's the only thing in the zone, and that's what most players would want to use. And did he spot Champ proning? I don't think he did. Champ is actually going for the prone position up there. And now he spots him. Hit the body shot, but he's got level 3 gear as well. So Champ should have time, and Champ is in the zone now, I believe. And still wondering, where is that last guy? As I would be too. Looking for more movement. Sees it. I think he's seen that peek. And he's actually going to get aggressive here. You can see the grenades landing. And he's going to take away the visual info. I think Champ is either medding or boosting. Can't tell. The anxiety is palpable because he doesn't know where that third player is still. Because Tainted Bulge hasn't made a sound yet. Oh, there you go. So he gets flanked. And now he has all the info. It's always best in a top 3 situation to have the other 2 players kill each other or attack each other, because then you have all the info. And this should be an easy kill here for Shane. Flashbang up and over. Not a clue. Oh my god! What? Shane, not the time to potato, homie. Holy crap. He almost got turned on with the mutant, and Shane will take the kill and the win. So that got close there in a hurry. I didn't expect it to get that close. Overall, really good game. I think Shane used this replay and submitted it to kind of showcase his own skills, which is totally fine. His positioning, his movement was really good. He knows how to play the zone. So if there's a couple of things I would take away from watching Shane play, it's that use the zone and the terrain to your advantage like he did. He used his aggression in the early game to translate himself into some nice gear, and he rode that all the way to the bank. All right, so that is episode 1. Shout out to Shane Town for sending in his replay. Don't forget, you can do the same. Check out the link down below. It's the entry form, very easy to fill out, very easy to submit. And that's it. So leave us some feedback. Let me know what you thought about this first episode. Anything you want me to change for the next couple. We do have some more coming this week. We got 2 more games that I'd like to get out. So that's it. Thanks again to Antlion Audio for sponsoring the stream. Please, it helps me tremendously if you just check their website out. Everything's on sale there right now, and they have some really great products that I love to use. So thanks to them. Thanks to you, and I'll see you in the next one.